Do the tweet.
It's way more catchy, isn't it?
Twitter?
Yeah.
Tweet.
Yeah,
It is.
It is way more catchy.
Like, what do you do on X? You just post.
Yeah.
I just posted something on X. Too
I
much.
posted, yeah, exactly.
Too many words.
But yeah, I'm there. I'm at Paleo ChristCon on X, and you can also find. Let's see, what else do I have going on? That's the main ones.
Let's put those below, Rob. And Andrew, God willing, you'll get a chance to debate Pakman. And we've had him here before. He was a great salesperson at Circuit City back in the days. He loves getting paid commission. Bring that up when you do talk to him.
You know,
He's a
it's
big commission guy.
Oh man, I should have got into one more story with you.
What's that?
The Unfuck America Tour. You know what that is?
No.
Have you ever heard of that?
No.
The Unfuck America Tour.
This is a real thing?
It's a real thing. Okay, so you're speaking about destiny and these people,
Yeah.
right?
No, I'm talking about Pakman.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But these all I think all of these people, including Pakman, I'm not sure if he's associated with it, but it wouldn't surprise me. Basically, what they did was they followed around Charlie Kirk. This was a bunch of TikTokers and things like this. They followed around TPUSA in order to do debates on the same college campuses TPUSA was doing. Well, now they're going across the street from AmFest in order to do some debates, reached out to me to negotiate a debate with Destiny and some other guy, right? So we get through, or we're going into negotiations, this and that. I go ahead and decline, right, based on some of the criteria that I didn't like. And that was it, right? That's the end of the negotiations. The head of Unfuck America goes on Twitter, starts calling me, and it was Myron Gaines, a coward, and all sorts of other things on this debate that we had not even agreed to do. We were just in the negotiations for, right? Z or something like that. How is it that this organization is going to bring right-wingers in to do these debates with their leftists if you can't even negotiate with them without them?
Is this Amy Zellmer?
Z Cohen. Yeah, this one. I thought that was okay. Now maybe I got this wrong. I thought that was a trans. Honestly, I did. I thought it was a trans.
That's the founder of it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a founder, but I think
Can
it's
I see
head.
the picture, Rob?
Yes.
Go back. I just want to see the picture. Like,
Well, you can't really tell.
Yeah, it just.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to say guy or girl.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just
I get
being
it.
honest.
I get it.
Never did that.
I thought so, but I guess I was wrong about that. But anyway,
Z Cohen Sanchez.
yeah, just freaks out about this whole thing, even though it never got past the negotiation phase for an actual debate. It's the wildest thing in the world. But yeah, this is the what's called the Unfuck America Tour. Just totally useless leftists who basically are piggybacking off of the success of TPUSA and Republican organizations to try to bait people in for debates. Wildest thing I've ever seen.
Ugh.
Interesting.
This all comes from another. They had another one before this, that all these streamers were involved in. It wasn't called the Unfuck America Tour then, but basically an organization came in and bought up Twitch Politics and the streamers who were in Twitch Politics as well, and tried to turn them into a political apparatus, and it was a big disaster. So I can't wait to see this thing crash and burn either.
Where are you at with the Turning Point USA, Candace, all that stuff? Have you commented on that or no?
I think that Candace is crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Because I spent a lot of time. It's true. I didn't like her already because she attacked Steven Crowder when he needed her the most, right? But that wasn't it. I listened very carefully to what she was saying on the Brigitte Macron situation. Never a single piece of positive evidence that she brought to the table. Nothing. But when it came to the Charlie Kirk stuff, it's much, much, much worse. Almost no positive evidence. But the most important thing that drove me crazy is the lack of charitability. Meaning, people at the TPUSA camp, post-assassination, they were coming out, they were talking, they were discussing their various experiences. They were there, right? Well, when people have an event like that, they get details sometimes wrong, right? They don't have perfect recall in the details. So, for instance, she was harping on a guy who said, I remember the very first thing this other dude said was, I got to call Erica. And she's like, well, that wasn't actually the first phone call they made. They made a different phone call and then called Erica. And it's like, who gives a shit, right? What does that mean? That's not telling us anything that's useful here. That's not giving us actual information. It's just being completely uncharitable to the person who may not have perfect recall after this traumatic event or may remember events differently, which is why most of the time eyewitness testimony is considered somewhat unreliable in court because people are flawed. They're less, they have less than perfect memories. They remember things out of sequence, or they may remember an event very vividly, but then give it added context or take context away from it. That's just how human beings operate. And most of the conjecture and conspiracy theories she puts up are due almost 100% just to a lack of charitability of what another person is saying. And it's like if she had just added just a small amount of charitability when these people are telling their stories, she'd walk away with wildly different conclusions.
Well, I was going to ask the one thing, because I don't have the time. We adore Charlie, but I don't have time to sit there and watch the whole 3-month soap opera saga.
That's what it is.
I cannot do it. I have so much stuff going on in my life. But the one thing that I just saw recently was Charlie text Andrew Colvin or somebody the night before. This has just been proven with our conversation with Erica Kirk, and it's a fact. Charlie texted someone, I think one or two, Pat, the night before, and said, "They are trying to kill me." Full stop. The real question is, what would make, I know people sometimes say, like I just said before this podcast, these guys, they want to kill me. I know they do. They text it, they're saying it. What would make Charlie, the day before he was actually assassinated, say, "They are trying to kill me," and who's they?
He didn't.
No,
the text actually said the left is trying to kill me. And that just came out. The left is trying to kill me, and this is what I mean by a lack of charitability. So that's a bold claim, right? They're trying to kill me.
Yeah, they are trying to
kill me.
Whole
different statement than the left is trying to kill me.
Is that what it actually was?
It's wants, by the way. I don't think trying, it's wants. Oh. And I believe that what that actually was the left wants to kill me.
See, I didn't hear the left part, but to say that the day before you get assassinated is pretty. Like, I mean, because think about it, the left.
Yeah, but you see the context change, like
big time.
They want to kill me,
or the left,
wants to kill me. A massive context change, right?
But I mean, I would like to see that. Like, again, it's not the responsibility.
Now, I believe maybe I'm getting this detail wrong, and you guys can fact check me. I'm open to it right now to being fact checked on this, but I believe that came out in her conversation with Erica Kirk, that the message actually said the left wants to kill me. Now, if I'm wrong about that, hey, I'll eat crow.